All right, we're live. We're live. It's May the 15th already. Monday, oh, another rough start to a brand new week. Mother's Day was yesterday, and I hope everybody had a beautiful, beautiful Mother's Day. And I hope we all remembered our moms that have gone on to the land of glory and just reminded of what wonderful mothers they were and how we would not make it without moms. And it's just a tough job. There's some single dads out there too, and Mr. Moms. So, oh, well, it's a little bit chilly today. Christy had to bring the plants in last night. I dropped my, there it is, trying to clean my eyeglasses because it's hard to see. They got smudges on them. They get smudges. Heidi, good morning, Heidi. How are you? How are you this morning? Are you good? Hopefully, we got a good connection this morning. I'm not sure. Oh, I bet you're busy. I bet you're busy. Um, Steven Tyler. I just seen a little clip of Steven Tyler doing something, and he was in a limousine and singing in the back of the limousine. Oh my! It's gonna be a interesting day today for me. Got to go downtown Flint today. Trying to wait till we can get some more people in our room. He's retiring no after so many years of being a part of Aerosmith. He's a yeah. I did hear something about he's retiring. He got a big gray streak in his hair. Did you notice that? My wife likes him, Steven Tyler, and I guess she went to see him perform many years ago. He's been performing music for a lot of years, and oh my, I am ready for whatever this day brings, whatever this day may bring. Who knows? I don't even want to turn the news on anymore, Heidi. I don't know what's going on in the world. It's getting crazy out there. It's getting crazy out there. I was listening to Ron DeSantis. It seems like he's got some pretty good ideas. I'm just worried about this whole Social Security, cutting Medicare and Medicaid and Social Security. I can't believe he really said he was going to do that. Diane, welcome. Welcome, dear Diane. But I like a lot of what he says. He's like Donald Trump, but not so flamboyant. But not if he's got an idea somewhere in his head to cut Medicare. I can't make it now. I'm sitting there sweating bullets. Got to go to the cancer doctor at 2 o'clock, and they're going to set up a $7,000 PET scan. I can't have that medical insurance cut. I mean, we're all going to be hurting. We're all hurting now. We're all hurting now. Those of us that are up in uh, uh, retirement age, 65 and over, people think, well, everything's covered. No, it's not. You got to pay for your deductibles. You got to pay for your plan C or D or G, and that runs into hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month. And you got to meet a deductible, and you got to pay co-pays, and that'll if you're on Social Security, that'll wipe your Social Security's gone. If you don't have something besides Social Security, you're done. You know. Are you going to take her? No, no, no. She don't care about none of that anymore. That was in her young days. In her young days, you know. Uh, and the bombing in Russia and Ukraine, and then the stuff that's going on in Israel. They're saying that the radiation levels are. I believe it. I mean, who knows what's like I said, who knows what the day is going to bring. Um, I haven't turned on the news all weekend. I thought it's Mother's Day, and Chrissy's not feeling well. She's sick, and I just thought, just take a break from the noise and the chaos and of what's going on. A lot of earthquakes, and my phone alarm keeps going crazy. Let's take a look. Hopefully, I'm not uh, uh, losing my connection. Let's see if anything weird is happening in the world today. Some of these people, I don't know who they are. She made bad decisions because she was on chemo drugs. Husband and daughters of missing Suzanne Morph vanished and murder charges against him were dropped. I don't know. I don't even know about that story. I don't even haven't followed that. John Brennan admitted that the daughter was political agency conspired with Biden campaign to Americans by falsely claiming emails on Hunter Biden's laptop were Russian information. Now they're back in the corner, so now they're going to admit the ex CIA chief, John Brennan, admits that it was political. It was fake. It wasn't Russian disinformation. It was fake information coming out of our own justice system, our own CIA. I mean, that's half of what's going on, and half of what's wrong is because the government's corrupt. You've got George Soros and company, and Bilderberg, and all of them, the rich super billion gazillionaires that are really running this country, and they're running the FBI. They're running the Department of Justice. They're running the CIA, and um, it's all corrupt. It's corrupt to its core. That's why they're going after Trump. Anything they can. Look at the corrupt DA in Manhattan. What's his name? Alvin Bragg. Um, but they're not touching Hunter Biden. Could you imagine if that was Donald Trump Jr. or Eric Trump doing what Hunter's done? They'd all be taken to the Rose Garden. They'd build guillotines, and they'd all be beheaded on CNN if it was the Trump family doing these things. Colluding, talk about Russian collusion, colluding with China and Mongolia and Ukraine, millions and millions of dollars funneled into the Biden family bank accounts, and they get away, they get off scot free. And the January 6th, all these people in jail, all these people haven't seen the light of day in years. Trump said if he's elected, the good majority of them he's going to pardon. But and you could see in the video, and now they got rid of Tucker Carlson because he showed the videos of the police letting them in, opening the doors for them. It was a big weapons depot they blew up, but they do look like tactical nuclear weapons. I missed something. What happened over the weekend? What happened that I missed? Because I didn't turn the news on all weekend. I didn't turn on the news all weekend. But on another note, the UK is sending in those depleted Ukrainian weapons. As usual, the British take and do whatever they want, regardless of what it might affect later down the road. Isn't that something? So I missed a lot of things. Let me see if I can find some information and get caught up. Because, like I said, I didn't turn the news on all weekend. We'll turn it on today. Mallorca's border crossing down 50%. I would usually get some. You think I would get something like that? Dennis Quaid, Texas shoots to be film capital of the world. We don't care. Nearly $2 million raised for man charged in subway death. The gentleman, the ex-Marine that put the perpetrator in a chokehold. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that? Um, Turkey election. Israel sees drop in immigration. I don't see anything about any bombs or Russia. Florida man set record for living underwater. Oh, Russian missile strike kills 4 in Ukraine. Is that what we're talking about? Um, yeah, I don't see anything out of the norm over the weekend, and we're still here. Huge explosion in Ukraine. When did this happen? Because I'm not getting anything on the news, Newsmax or Daily Mail or Ada. Yeah, you got to once in a while, Ada, or you'll just simply go crazy. I want to thank Ada. While I got you here, Ada, I got your uh, blessing this morning, $70 to our ministry, and we're going to put Ada's name in for the drawing. So we're going to fold Ada up like this, and in you go in the coffee. Let me out! Let me out! Ada's stuck in the coffee can. So thank you, Ada. No other offerings to our ministry. But Ada, this morning, thank you, $70. Thank you, and in memory of your dad, and that's so wonderful. Um, Now, draw for me. I'm in. It doesn't matter where you're at. What does it matter if you're in Canada? Oh, Canada! You're right next door. I could walk over the bridge and come to your house for coffee. So I don't see how it would be a problem. I don't think it would be. But oh, I gotta go today, and I dread it. 2 o'clock today. I thought maybe you give a cute little prize. I thought, yeah, we're gonna. It might be a big surprise. We'll have to see. Uh, it was over the weekend. The Sun reported on it. Also, the real. I don't take too much in the real BP Earthwatch. I know we talked about him before, but I take a lot of things on YouTube with a grain of salt. I'll take the news and the what do you call it? Uncensored news and conservative news. Huh. I'll have to check in. I'll have to dive into that. I heard about bombings in Ukraine, but there's bombings in Ukraine every day. Bombings upon bombings upon bombings upon bombings upon bombings every day. Every day. And they did, Russia did try to, I can't, what is the word I'm looking for? Get people out of where the nuclear plant is there. So, I mean, I don't know what's, I can't find anything that's happening on it right now. I mean, did you see the car explosion one in broad daylight? I mean, it looked like a movie scene from one of the. I didn't see that either, so I didn't see anything. I'm gonna have to start watching the news on the weekend. I didn't see that. I did not see that. Let me check again. I'm just not seeing these things. Let's see. Seen some Donald Trump a little bit, and Tucker Carlson, and all I'm getting is the top stories, and that's the Marine, the ex-Marine that stopped the van, but the gentleman died on the subway. And all we're getting out of Russia is and Ukraine is a Russian missile strike kills 4 in Ukraine. Zelensky, we want to create a jets coalition. Kremlin Macron wrong to say Russia is subservient to China. Zelensky to make surprise visit to Paris. Nothing. Nothing on news about these things. China's spy tech arsenal. Huh. Don't see anything. How to lose belly fat. We can find out how to lose belly fat. But nothing about car explosions or missiles, or, I mean, always going to be missiles in Ukraine right now with Russia and Ukraine at war. They're at war. So, but I don't know. I'm going to have to crack down this week. I'm going to have to hunker down this week and maybe not take the weekend off. I did took this last weekend off. I just needed a break from all of the craziness in the world. From Blazing Press, watch. You should show best. Let me go to Blazing Press. I have them on my list. Bear with me. Bear with me, Ada. Oh. Whoop. What did I do? I hit the wrong thing, I think. Let's try this again. The Blazing Press. Oh, I'm tired. I didn't want to get up this morning. I did not want to get up. I didn't want to get out of bed. Here we go. Florida hurricane responders want to survive a grid down scenario. Rumble, I'm on Rumble, and Telegram, I'm not on. And let's go to news. Let's see what pops up, if anything. It's going slow. It's spinning. Trump posting on Truth Social, World War III. Chemtrails, no more conspiracy theory. They admit using chemtrails. And these stories are going back to April 9th. That's what I don't like about Blazing Press. You got to be really careful because if you look closely, the dates are these stories have already come and gone. Lee County Sheriff has stated today that thousands of people are waiting to be rescued, but that's from a year ago, September 2022. And more about Ukraine and bomb massive explosion, September 26, 2022. So you got to be careful with these websites. Even Blazing Press, they're way outdated. You got to look at that little fine print, and it'll tell you it happened 2 years ago. The sun is in the quickest. The sun is the quickest video to show on the explosion. The sun. Let's go to the sun. Hold on. I don't see anything about explosions that's out of the ordinary, though. All right. World News. Ultra violence. Ukrainian football hooligan swap stadium brawl. There's the explosion. Hellfire. Moment huge fireball erupts over Ukraine while Putin loses top commanders. Let's take a look at that. Yep, it looks like a nuke went off. I'm looking at the video and wonder why nobody's talking about this. Wonder why no one's talking about this. The footage emerged after 2 of Russia's top commanders were killed in fierce fighting in eastern Ukraine. Yeah, I can see the explosion. Well, they're not saying really a whole lot about it. Russia is said to have sent 21 drones to attack the western city of, I can't pronounce it, Kamalinsky, and although 17 were shot down, 4 were able to reach their target. Vladimir Putin is thought to be targeting missile storage centers in Ukraine as the invading forces are bracing for a counteroffensive from Kyiv. In a blow to Moscow, Russia was today forced to admit that two of its senior commanders had been killed amid fighting in Bakhmut. In eastern Ukraine, the defense minister said Commander Makarov of the 4th Motorized Rifle Brigade and Deputy Commander Bravko from a separate unit were killed while trying to repel a Ukrainian attack. According to the ministry, troops from the front line while Bravo died. I was talking about these two commanders that died on the Russian side, and these were drone strikes, and only two of the drones got through and caused the explosion. That's what I'm getting from the Sun. They were like 14 drones. Ukraine knocked 12 down, and two got through. Watch the end of the video. It showed the. I did see it. Yeah, I did. So I don't know but you got to remember, war is war. These explosions can look like a drone strike can look like a nuclear bomb. You know what I mean? It's an explosion, and it's all of this fuel and all of this shrapnel and everything blowing into a cloud. So they have. Yep, I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. I did. But it's not a nuclear explosion. So I mean, if that's your fear, it's just um, believe me, if they would have hit, the only way that would be a nuclear explosion is if they hit the nuclear plant over there. But that would be worldwide news in World War III. And these, I believe, are just drones. Remember the shock and awe going back to Ukraine when they took over Ukraine and the missile strikes? And Saddam Hussein didn't have any type of Iron Dome system, and we seen the explosions going back then. That war is not pretty. It's not pretty at all. It's devastating, and these bombs are just something to see. I mean, they're just terrible. But I don't see a nuclear strike happening. It was a bad explosion. It looked like two of these um, not so much if you shoot them out of the sky with a defense system, but if two drones get through and hit their target, that's a massive explosion. That's a massive, massive explosion. Yep, I got links. I'm going to check it out after we're done here this morning. I have got to go to the. I'm a little bit apprehensive. I'm got to go to the. What a little shock and awe! It was a lot of shock and awe. Yeah, remember that? I was working in the shop when that happened, and yeah, I don't see the link. Let me make Heidi a moderator. That way, then the link might show up. Let me go to add as moderator. Okay, bear with me. Now Heidi is now a moderator for the channel. So you're going to have a little wrench by your name. You might have to make a couple more posts before your little wrench shows up, Heidi. Let's see. Did it? Heidi, post a link as a moderator. Do you want to be a moderator too, Watchman? You want me to make you a moderator? So you can post different things and kick people out of the room. You can kick me out. We'll make Watchman a moderator too. Hang on, let's see. Add as moderator. Boom. The Watchman is now a moderator. Mary. Good morning. Now, Heidi, you should be able to post the link. Diane's not a moderator. You want to be a moderator, Diane? We'll make everybody moderators. You're late again. Now you got your wrench, Watchman. I'm waiting to see if Heidi's got her wrench. Okay, Watchman is a moderator. Ada's a moderator. Okay. Now the links are showing. Yep. Only I can't click on it in the chat because it will take me and shut the chat down on my end. You need to go on Telegram. I've been on Telegram. I was on Telegram, Heidi, and then I deleted it. It was just nothing to me. It was like nonsense to me, Telegram. So I just didn't like it. I was on there, and then I got rid of it. I kept getting all of these notifications, and it was just crazy. Yep, I will. Everybody in the chat room can click on that, but me having the live stream, the one having the live stream going, it will shut me out of the live stream, and we'll have to start all over again. Been down that road before and tried that. So I learned early on I can't, you guys can, but I can't click on the links. I can, it'll take me right to the link, but then I won't be live anymore, if that makes sense. We should go, do you know you need to go on there? I was on Telegram. I just didn't like Telegram. I'm back on Twitter now because I want to see what oh my goodness. What's his name? That got kicked off of Fox. Tucker Carlson. I want to see how he does on Twitter. The Donald is not back on Twitter yet. I do. I just don't have my phone is charging in the other room. Now then I could. But my phone, I forgot to plug it in last night, and I got to go to the doctor here in a minute. And so while we're live, I'm charging my phones. But yeah, I do have that. That's how the other night we went live on Rumble and on YouTube at the same time. Today, I go to the main cancer doctor at Karmanos Cancer Institute at 2:00 and see where we're at after the radiation. And I know they're going to set up a PET scan of the entire body to make sure there's no cancer anywhere and that the radiation works. So I'm a little apprehensive. I feel good. But, you know, I know we shouldn't have a spirit of fear or worry, but you know, sometimes you can't help. You know, I'm not ready to leave my grandkids. I'm not ready to leave my puppies, my dogs. Yeah. They're like the grandkids that never leave. They're our little fur pets, you know. And thank you so much. And I posted on YouTube. I didn't know until a little while back that you could make posts on YouTube. I didn't know that off of your channel. But people with cancer, it's so devastating, and people I don't think realize it's not like other sicknesses. I'm praying for a friend. He's a journalist friend of mine. He's from Alpena, Michigan, but he was at the January 6th and he covered. He's he's got the press pass, and he's an independent journalist, Bobby Powell, the Bobby Powell Show. And he's having a struggle. He lost his wife. Then he's had, 3 heart attacks, major heart attacks in a row. And financially, it's killed him. It's killed him financially. And I see on Facebook he's got a GoFundMe up trying to raise funds because, like I said, yeah, Bobby Powell, Bobby Powell, he's financially like us. He's hurting because when you have a major medical crisis like that, people got to understand. You see the commercials on television for you can get extended coverage, you can get Part C and D, and get dental and eyeglasses. I don't know about you, but I can't. I went to the eye doctor and I had to pay it. I can never do that again. 2 years ago, 200 and almost $300 for a pair of glasses. You're not covered. Your co-pays are. I've got a $6,000 deductible, and my upcoming CAT scan is $7,000. I'm 3 months behind in my priority health payments of $140 a month. So that's one, two, three, 400 and what is it, $420 that I'm behind in. They're going to cut off my. When you have a major health crisis, if everything is going good and you really only go for once a year to the doctor for a checkup, you can squeak by on Social Security. When you have a medical crisis like Bobby Powell with the heart problems, his test and his insurances are not covering these procedures. They're not covering my colonoscopy, my resections that I had. And there's thousands and thousands of dollars. So, like Bobby Powell, we're in financial crisis, in debt so bad because we have a major medical issue. A major medical issue will break you. It will break you to the foundation, to where you lose everything you worked for. You lose your home. You got to file bankruptcy, and so we're praying for Bobby Powell. But I'm in the same situation as Bobby Powell. That's why I'm afraid to go today. They're going to set me up for a $7,000. Yeah, because I $600 is what it would have cost. I came home and took the prescription and ordered the glasses online to save because I didn't have 600. Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and without insurance, that's a killer. But eyeglasses are nothing compared to a CT scan of $4,000. A PET scan is $7,000. Um, Prescriptions are covered, but then you got to pay your copay. You got to pay every time you go to the doctor. There's a copay, so it's yeah. I used to get my glasses at Walmart. Never again. They do a good job online. I go to oh, I can't think of the name of that Pain, Pyane, Pain glasses online. Yeah, yeah, but they're expensive. And now I've got the onset of cataracts, and I was supposed to go back. They keep sending me the notices. I could go get my phone; it's charging, and show you the notices. The eye doctor keeps because they want to check the cataract. I can't afford it because my insurance doesn't cover glasses. I've got the Medicare A and B, and I got the G or whatever it is, and Priority Health, but they won't cover. They won't pay for eye doctors, so I can't have my cataracts checked. I can't afford it. So, but cancer, heart disease, very these major health crises, they will just set you back. I was talking about that on Facebook, and I'm in so many groups, cancer groups, and everybody is bankrupt. Everyone's devastated. Everybody is afraid to go to the doctor because they're going to get turned away. And they will turn you away in a heartbeat. If you don't have money, doctors are like vets. I love taking, my dog for a checkup, but if you don't have money, they're going to let your dog or your cat die. They are not going to take care of your cat or dog. If you got cancer and you go to the doctor and all of a sudden your insurance ain't paying anymore, they're going to slam the door in your face. They don't care. And that's the world we're living in. People just don't care. But hey, Brother Rob, so we're praying for Bobby Powell and praying for us over here. It's just, it's depressing. It gets you that's where I get anxiety. It's just like worrying over all of this, worrying over the homeless ministry, worrying over the medical bills, and it's just like you can't win, you know. Oh, we see your link. I see your link, Heidi. I see your link. But Brother Rob, we love you. You're welcome, Heidi. You're welcome. Your check is in the mail. Your paycheck. Oh my. Brother Rob says, I didn't get paid yet, and I've been a moderator for 100 years. Oh my. But I will. That's exactly what I'm going to do, because this is uploaded, to uploaded to YouTube, so I'll be able to check it. I'm going to get running for this morning. I got a lot to do, and I got to get ready to go to the doctor and all of that good stuff. So, okay, another trumpet news. I remember trumpet news. Yes, I do. And I'm going to check all these links. And maybe we'll come back. You want to do another live later today? Maybe we'll come back and have another live after I can get caught up. I want to get caught up. How about you? If I get caught up, we can't come back unless they have internet in heaven. Do you think they have chat rooms in heaven? That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? I will. Love is everything. You just got here and we're just saying goodbye. You're late. You're late. Pray for our ministry. And again, I want to thank Ada. Her name is in our love bucket here, our coffee can for our drawing on the first of the month. And every time you give to our ministry, and here's a link. Every time you give, your name goes in, no matter how many times you give. And then we're gonna do the drawing right around June 1st. And see, I can put links in. I just can't. If I lose you guys, I lose you. I'm gonna click on. I don't want to click on a YouTube link. I'm gonna click on Trumpet News. If I don't come back, it's because it knocked me off of the internet. So hang on. Oh, it's Telegram. Oh, I guess it works. I guess with YouTube's new setup, I went right to Heidi's. Was it Heidi's link? I can't remember. It said Trumpet News, Heidi's link, and and I'm able to come back. So we're back. So I can click on the links. I wonder if I can click on the YouTube link from the Watchman. Let me try. Yeah, it's not knocking me off. Excuse me. I'm getting a commercial. Linda Courtney. I remember. I followed her. I just don't. Is America in the Bible? Yes. Is America in the Bible? That's interesting. Wow. I know. I can. Now I know I can click on the links. Did you lose me for a second? I'm back. So I love you guys. Pray about. Don't give to our ministry and unless you pray first. Please pray and let the Holy Spirit guide you. Always before you give to any ministries, and there's some good ones out there. Pray first, and you'll know if you're supposed to, because the Holy Spirit's going to kick you hard. If you get kicked hard by the Holy Spirit, if you get jolted, then you know that it's what you should do. If you don't feel anything, just pray for discernment, but always pray before you give. And we love you guys, and I'm probably going to come back after I get back from the doctor, and we'll go live again. And God bless everybody.